Good morning and welcome to Coffee at the Manor, the bestest place to start your day with all the news and reviews that you never knew you needed to know. So this morning I've got some lovely stories for you. We've got the death of mediocrity. We've got an update on one of our older stories about the man who said you could live longer by living underwater for longer. There's an update with this one. Stay tuned. There's a moany Brit being compensated. We take a trip to the Dull Men's Club. And the last one, of course, can you be more amazing? Oh, yes. There is all this, of course, and much, much more on today's show. And a very good morning to you. Thank you for joining me. It is Thursday, the 5th of December. It's my dad's birthday in a couple of days. Happy birthday to him. Yes, he's still going well, going strong. Hello to you in the comments. We have some familiar faces in the comments as always. We've got Radko. Good morning to you. Pleasure as always to see you. We also have here, we've got Cherie DeVille up there in the comments. Hello to you too. Good morning to you all. So then, some interesting things. Let's pop straight on, shall we, and get kicking with our first one. Now, the first one is a sort of a sad story, but you will see what I mean. Let's bring up our first story here. Talk about yourself for 2 seconds. And here it is. Yes, the world's oldest man has died in England at age 112. And here he is. Bless him. This is John Alfred Tinniswood. Posing for photos. Yes, kept his clothes on for this one. And here he is with this certificate. What I quite like about the certificate actually is that he got this when he was 111 years and 222 days old. 111222. And congratulations to him. Lived in Merseyside, which is the fact he's managed to live that long living in Merseyside is truly astounding. But there's a lot to learn from a man of this kind of experience. And so what does he put his longevity down to? Well, we have all the secrets right about here. Now, let's give you a bit of a background on the story. Now, for nearly 9 months, John Alfred Tinniswood held the title of world's oldest man, marking his 112th birthday during his reign. Yes, doing it for the Brits. Yes, good job. His record-holding status ended on Monday when Tinniswood died in a care home in northwest England near Liverpool, where he was actually born on August the 26th, 1912. Blimey. Isn't that the year of Titanic? Maybe? Who knows? Let's see. Sorry. Here we go. I've been missing comments again. Good morning, GSP. Oh, a different picture. You're in, looks like a beach party, perhaps, going on there. Very nice. 112, I'd be pissed. Yeah. I mean, you can't do much at that point, right? It'd be, let me go before that, please. He says his longevity is down to pure luck. Okay, either you live long or you live short. You can't do much about it. The retired accountant. Okay, there's a lead in. Retired accountant and great grandfather told Guinness World Records when he earned the title in April. If there's any secret to it, though, he said moderation is the key to a healthy life. Never smoked, rarely drank, had no special diet, apart from he had fish and chips on a Friday. So essentially, you've just got to be mediocre. Yes, you've just got to be really sort of not really dazzling in any kind of area. So he was an accountant. So that kind of gives us a first clue. So that's it. If you drink too much or you eat too much or you walk too much or you do too much of anything, you're going to suffer eventually, Tinniswood said. Well, there's a bleak view of the world, isn't it? But yeah, so there you go. Don't do anything that's going to draw any attention to anything. Essentially, just like sort of ignore death. Maybe that's it. He was just so boring that even death forgot about him for a few too many years. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you've done to 100, I mean, what have you got to live for? Yeah, that's it. Tap the vein. Let's get started, right? Anyway, so oh, here we go. Tinniswood was born a few months after the sinking of the Titanic, and he lived through 2 world wars and served the British Army Pay Corps in World War II. There you go. Tinniswood was 111 this spring when he claimed the record after Juan Vicente Perez of Venezuela died at 114. Take that, Venezuela. See, yes, we're bringing it home. But the Guinness World Records did not name who would replace Tinniswood as the new record holder. Anyway, so he's survived by his daughter Susan. Of course, it's Susan. Susan. Of course, it's Susan. 4 grandchildren, probably named Alan and Valerie. 3 grandchildren. Not really a lot there, is there? One daughter, 4 grandchildren, 3 great grandchildren. But unfortunately, his wife of 44 years, Blodwin, died in the 80s. Maybe that's why he lived so long. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, sorry. I couldn't help myself there. Yeah, so, you know, and not to stop the mediocrity there, he continues. I don't feel that age. I don't get over it. I don't get excited over it, he said. That's probably why I've reached it. Right, so just don't get excited ever. Just generally live under the radar so no one pays you any attention and you'll be fine. You'll live forever in a lovely, lonely existence. Yeah, that's the answer. Yeah, that's it. But of course, currently the oldest living lady or woman, whatever, is the oldest living person, whatever, is Japan's 116-year-old Tomiko Itoka. Well, we could have got them together, couldn't we? They could have had like the world. This is a world's oldest wedding waiting to happen, but never did, couldn't they? We could have got them together. They could have gone dating and held each other hands where they had their hip operations and all that sort of stuff, couldn't they? That would have been lovely. We missed opportunity there. Yeah, sorry about that. Could have had Tomiko. There you are. So there is the. Now we know this. Yes, mediocrity is clearly the secret to living longer. Yes, that's it. It's like the film Idiocracy, isn't it? Where the guy was picked for being just so across the board mediocre. What's this one? That's why all the people on Maybury RFD are so happy. Sorry, I don't know what that is. That sounds Maybury RFD. Sounds like a sort of local radio station, doesn't it? But I guess it's not. If you can fill me in with that, that'd be fantastic. So yes, there is our man. Now, I wanted to give you an update on some of the news we were talking about the other day. And we had spoken about a certain man who thought that if he stayed underwater for 100 days, breaking the current record for the underwater staying amazing, and then claimed that he was going to live 20% longer as a result. Okay, fine. So for every sort of 100 days you spend underwater, you get 20% of your life. Okay, interesting. So anyway, yes, now you might have thought, well, that might be the end of the story. But no. The Germans are at it. Oh my goodness me. German man attempts to break the record for living underwater. How could he? How could he do this? I quite like it. It was written by a guy called Ben Hooper. And I happen to know a guy called Ben Hooper. I'm going to tell you a very, very quick story. It brought to tears over it. A friend of mine, he got expelled from school for doing very, very silly things. Got himself a job as a chef. Got some very expensive chef knives. Couldn't afford a chef's knives box or carry thing. And so he used to put the said chef knives in his pocket while he cycled to work. Yes. One particularly cold, dark morning, a car didn't quite see him because, he didn't go as far as putting lights on his bike. Car didn't see him, hit him. Yes, a car hit a person. A person had a pocket full of knives. Not only then did the guy get out to see what would happen and sort of assist and sort of mop him up a little bit, he then also got hit by a car. So the ambulance had to come pick up 2 bodies. My friend was then in a wheelchair. I know it's not funny, but it is kind of funny. Yeah, so my friend was in a wheelchair for ages, and we used to leave him places because we didn't have one of those cool wheelchairs that have the wheels. He had the one that, like, you know, it's got the little wheels that you have to have someone push around. So we used to leave him places. Anyway, so there you go. That's Ben Hooper. I think I only lost one person during the course of that story, so it couldn't have been too unpopular. Anyway, love you, Ben. I don't think he watches, so I think we're all right. Aquaman. What's this one? They're going to make him break that record, or he ain't coming up. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we have ways of making you stay. Yeah. So anyway, here he is. He looks smug. I don't want him. Right. Okay, guys. If this guy goes down, we're going to take one for the team, and we'll be going underwater. They didn't say how far underwater, right? They didn't say how far. Maybe there's maybe we stayed above. Here we go. Right. Anyway, we've got ideas. Don't you worry. Anyway, a 59-year-old German man is more than 60 days into his attempt. Oh no. To break the Guinness World Record for the longest time spent living on an underwater fixed habitat. Oh, I see. So it has to be a fixed habitat. So if we can't do it in a swimming pool because there'd have to be a habitat. How big is the habitat? It could be a face, like little, you know, like if you put like a bucket underwater with air in it, it doesn't, you know, the water stays in, physics and whatever, isn't it? You could put your head in the bucket because that's a habitat, isn't it? You know, a habitat for a gecko, whatever, is a little glass box. Why not for a pearl? You could have a little glass panel in the front so people could, you know, message you, hello, wanker, you know, stuff like that. Anyway, so here we are. Rudiger Koch. Rudiger Koch. You know that's what his name is now. So Koch, an aerospace engineer, has been living and working for 2 months at an underwater capsule off the coast of Puerto Lindo, Panama, in the Caribbean Sea. Well, that's not a bad job, is it? That's not a bad job. Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing, you know, they haven't specified. So I think we can be on this one. I think but judging by reaction, I think you guys would be with me. I could even do it for charity. You guys could watch for 100 fucking days, though. That's a long time. What's that? 3 months? That's a long time, isn't it? Anyway, so Koch's living space measures about 322 square feet and features a portable toilet. Well, you'd hope so, wouldn't you? You'd hope so. Well, you know, but if you are in the sea, I mean, you know, you could do as the fish do. There was one story, wasn't there, of a guy who was working on welding all these very important pipes. You know, they get paid so much money, don't they, these people? So guys, you know, and they've got the special, toilet thing just off to the side so that all the fishes don't get too inquisitive. And he's saying that, you know, you can go under there and he was looking around, no fish, and he goes into his little shelter and then he sort of does his business. He's surrounded by fish all feasting on his poop, and he says it was a bit disturbing. I think that's pretty disturbing. Anyway, so where are we? We're over here, aren't we? Portable toilets in the sea. So it's got a portable toilet, a TV, computer, bed, station, solar panel with your satellite internet. All right, multiple fans. Yeah, but I bet it's not fans. It's like windy fans, not like people that actually like you, Mr. Cock. Yeah. Anyway, he said the online luxury he missed most is a shower. Okay, well, it's not particularly hard. I don't feel like I've suffered down here at all. It doesn't sound like it. Although the hardest part is that sometimes I want to go diving. It's hard life. Fucking hell. But you're in I suppose, can you not go outside then? Do you have to stay in it? Is it like a thing? Like, all right, so you'd have to stay actually in it. Maybe the bucket thing might not work. We might have to work on that. But, you know, stick with me here. So he began his record on September the 26th and plans to emerge next year on January the 24th. Right, we'll figure out where he is. And we're going to send a bunch of very large boats over there, make a lot of noise and, you know, scare the fishes. I don't know. However you annoy people. How do you annoy people underwater? You drop heavy things, I guess. You can drop propaganda. Oh, you're on day 120 now. Your clocks are wrong. You can come up now. That's propaganda. That's a fair way to do it, isn't it? Not that the Germans are, anyway, but not go there. So the current world record is our man, Joseph Tachuri. Yes, King Joseph Tachuri. Yes. It sounds like some sort of centurion, doesn't it? Yeah, he's our guy off the Florida coast. Yeah, we might have dissed him a little bit last week, but my opinion of him has gone up since the Germans have got involved, damn it. So, yes, well done. Well done, Joe. Joe, yeah, good man, Joe. Right, so let's hope that doesn't happen. And propaganda attack. He finds good beds in most of Ecuador. Yes, yes. There's my picture again, which is me. There's my picture. Me? Oh, is it me? Oh, that one. Oh, here he is. Yeah, there he is. Yes. What happened if McDonald's won? Yes. Doesn't it though? It does look a bit like me. That's. I don't like it. I think that's actually this guy Ben Hooper. I think, but I'm not sure. Anyway, right. Moving on. We are bingo. Thank you. Moving on, where are we off to now? It is a moany Brit story, but this is I like this moany Brit story. It leaves us in fun places. So it started with this: a man was compensated $2.53 after unwrapping a smooth Mars bar. Now, apparently, you guys call these Milky Ways. Over here, we call them Mars bars. Amazing. There's some lessons for you today. And his didn't have the customary sort of ripply thing on the top. Where is it? I've lost it now. But it doesn't have the ripple on the top. And he was very upset. So he posted it on Facebook. And they decided to send him a $2.53 or £2 voucher. And he said, well, I didn't really expect the thing. I just wanted to post it in a place called the Dull Men's Group or the Dull Men's Club group on Facebook. Well, you can imagine what happened next, can't you? So let's just quickly enjoy just the last bit of this. He was basically, it didn't have the ripple on the top, so he thought it was to do with cutting costs and all this sorts of stuff here. There's a few telling things about this man. Not only was he from Oxfordshire, which is a very posh, moany part of England, but he was en route to a classic car show in Birmingham. So yes, these are certain types of people. It's the certain type of people that sort of drive Jags. And of course, if you notice the people who drive Jags these days, they've got a little bit annoyed. I didn't like people that drive Jags. And when Jaguar went and changed their branding recently, and it was controversial. It's quite a thing. I'm not going to put a thing down either way on it. But I absolutely love that this group of annoying 60-year-old assholes, basically, are all very, very disappointed. So that's good, isn't it? We like that. Anyway, so so he got his £2. Now, I'm sure you're all wondering, like I was wondering, this Dull Men's Club, that sounds surprisingly exciting for a Dull Men's Club. So why don't we go and have a look at what goes on over in the Dull Men's Club? Now, here is the actual post itself. He posted it on the Dull Men's Club. Turns out he was famous. There it was. The original. See what I mean there? A blank. Shocking. I'm sure. I know. Therapy number will be at the end for those who are struggling to come to terms with such thing. But I think it's quite nice, actually. Isn't that really satisfying? Isn't it better than those wiggles anyway? The wiggles kind of like, it's got like imperfections, aren't they? This is nice flat one. What's wrong with that? I'm fine with that myself. He wasn't, clearly. And the thing about the Dull Men's Club, when they post various things, like what is the correct way to rinse your pasta, they also post various other things as well. So, for example, they always tell you their age and the size of their feet. Quite why? Don't know. For example, here we've got Stuart Galloway here. He's sharing said feet. Male, 31, size 11 and 11.5 shoe. And there it is. There is his feet. I know. This one here said he spotted a stepladder, or what he thought was a stepladder. It turned out it was a couple of cranes. And of course, gives you all the good information. M45, just eaten way too many biscuits in a meeting. Size 12 UK. I mean, this this lives up to its name. Very few groups live up to their name, but this really does, doesn't it? Yeah, so there you go. This is the Dull Men's Club. I urge you to go and have some fun. Or over there. Look at this. See, I did not even know that. Look, Disneyland, LA, Disney World, Orlando. See, it's like when you notice the little arrow in the FedEx logo, isn't it? What a moment. What a moment. Or the little bear in the Toblerone logo. Yes, this is a moment, isn't it? So aren't you amazed that you came here? And the best thing about places like this is it reminds you of if you sort of, bored and divorced dads. And it reminds me of a particularly amazing divorced dad that seems to pop up a great deal on my Instagram. And I've been meaning to show you some of the amazing people I see on Instagram. So I wanted to introduce you to a particularly amazing individual who is going to show you how to live your life better and to give you all kinds of amazing life coaching. Yes, may I introduce you, Cam. This is Divorced Dad 83, aka Cam Reed. He's got 119,000 followers. This man is a big fruit. Just while we're here, I know you may have spotted it. He does have a link tree. I have checked it. No, he doesn't have one of those link in the bio sites. Am I pleased about that? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But he does have a Cameo. I know we're skipping ahead. You're still like, why is this man so amazing? See, my cat's turned up now because he's heard. What's this? Cam Reed is on. Oh, I forgot about comments ago. Sorry about that. There's an arrow in the FedEx. Yeah, have you not seen that? Let me just bring it up for you. There's the arrow, and it's here. Oh, come on. Hang on, my cat's now getting involved. You see the bollocks. Sorry. Where'd it go? Hang on. Oh, hang on. Damn it. What is going? Hang on a second. No, my thing's fucking crashed. Cats. Yeah, they're amazing. 2 seconds, everybody. I think I'm having a bit of a crash there. Yeah, lovely. Oh, now I've crashed too. There we go. Am I back? I think I might be back. Okay, now. So do excuse me there. Bless him. He's come and sat down here now next to me. I think he's, yes, you didn't mean to, did you? Yeah, so do apologize. Yes, we totally lost everything there. Yeah, so the arrow in the FedEx, see here, the little arrow. Which is interesting because I know not interesting at all for some people. Yeah, which of course it implies movement left to right, which is the way we read it. And if you see the Thailand version of this, of course, when you read right to left, the arrow goes a different way. So yeah, there's a little arrow there. You know about? There you go. That's perhaps I've delighted you with a new thing. Yeah, so I cannot. Yeah, I know. Yeah, crazy. I can't unsee the damn thing. Which is annoying. Yes, there you go. That's what I love. I used to do lessons on design, you see. So I used to do amazing lessons on logo design. Anyway, so that's that. Let's just quickly go back to our man over here. So where were we? Sorry. Yes. Oh yeah, we'd popped over there dead quickly, hadn't we? And now see this. I'm going to show you the video, which is the one that brought me into the world of Cam and his amazingness. Oh, there we go. Oops, sorry, I'm catching up there. I've got to keep things going. So here he is, and this is the first video I saw. Now he is advertising himself to the ladies. Look. Are you swooning? Are you swooning? And this was amazing. Not only does that, he gives you examples of how amazing he could be if you were to choose this man to be your guy. Where is he? Oh, here it is. I think this is our fella. For some reason, massaging a man. No idea why, but apparently he sent it to someone who needs to get over your ex. What? That you too could have this man come and fondle your nipples. And I don't know who's more uncomfortable, me or the man who, here with his sort of like funny little sort of like tramp stamp hair. Yeah, no, think you can. Are you sure? Are you sure? Because he has, in fact, got a seminar coming up. Now, you too could go to his seminar. Now, if you do notice here, oh, this is a comment by, Lord Lukan. Yeah. Yeah. So I had to ask. I said, I'm so gutted. I'm so gutted that I don't live there. Will you be posting it afterwards? Because I need to know the information that we are going to learn from this man. Yes. So, yes. Sorry, I'm trying to be. Yes, he is very odd. But I just want to know. He's what I didn't know is he was Australian. To me, he looked more sort of European. But he's an Australian man, and he's doing some stuff. In fact, we know he's going to be. I'm not going to dox him because it's very clearly his advertising. But he's at the Last Chance in Victoria Street in Melbourne, coming up. And if anybody knows anybody in Melbourne. I know we've got. I don't know if our Lord Koala is with us today. I don't know if he's in there. But should he, of course, is a man, Australian too. Yes, yeah. See, it doesn't look it to me. It doesn't look Australian. Love advice. Yes, I know. Don't you want love advice from this man? So if any of you know anybody in Melbourne, if you can get hold of somebody to capture in any way some advice from Divorced Dad 83, I would be forever indebted. I want to stream it live. This is amazing. And look at it. Look at that. You know, he does look a lot like a cross between sort of like a baked bean and a Tic Tac. But you know, he's got everything for the ladies. You just don't know it yet. Yeah, he even works out. Look. Gym rat. He is a gym rat because he's in the gym and he's a rat or something. I don't know, but he also does Indiana Jones. If he doesn't stop stepping on his own whip. I mean, how is a man? I mean, he is awkward, isn't he? He's awkward to watch. He does look like the original Thumbhead, actually, doesn't he? Yeah. How your fingertips felt. I am thoroughly creeped out actually here by this, but I just can't imagine how somebody this awkward who actually is wearing a fairly nice shirt, if that's what it is. I think it is. What? He's all yours. I mean, oh no. The world is a loss should you pick up this delight, Lady JD. I mean, hello to you, obviously. It's like you've got to be it's a bit generous. But this is why, because he doesn't speak ever. So why? I mean, hang on. No. Revealing my age always impresses and surprises. Yeah. Thing is, okay. Here's the thing: who's older, me or him? I'm gonna ask this one. And do please check. Who is older, me or this guy? I'll get a bit closer. Oh. No, good morning there, JT. It's probably not the morning, is it? I don't know. No, yeah, afternoon, of course. He's older than me. Him? No. I am, in fact, senior to this man. In fact, the 83 is his year of birth, so I am actually older than this man. Yeah. But if someone told you, you know, so now you have had his age revealed, as you know, as implied here. Revealing my age. Are you impressed? Are you impressed that this man is only 41? I think Plenty of Fish is going to miss this guy when he goes. Yes. Yeah, I'm looking at someone who is single lonely. I think I'd be violated. Yeah. I'm creeped out now. Right, quick. We need to run away. It can be your thanks. You're so generous. I'm 47. You're looking good for 47. I'm holding him. I know. Can you believe it? Yeah. Good afternoon, sweet Lord. How are you? I don't. Well, baked beans have a very limited shelf life. Yeah. It looks as though he learns what polystyrene tastes like. Yes. Or marker pens. Got a bit too close. He's giving Big Ed. Probably would if Big Ed gave him half the chance. Yes. Oh my goodness me. Yes, Big Ed. Yes, he's still with the pulse. That head is getting further and further. It's like a reverse circumcision, isn't he? Big Ed. It's sort of slowly resheathing himself. Anyway, so that was what that was. Where did we go from there? I think actually it is that was almost the end, and I do need to get going. We're at the 30-minute mark, so yes, I should get going. So I'm going to give you our and finally story, which is always a delight, and it is the news that a lost dog was found more than 400 miles from home. After 3 weeks. And here he is. It's a little pug from California. He was found in Bend. I love some American place names. I particularly like, was it Emptio? Was it Crapo or something? Love that place. I mean, English, I can't talk, can I? I do know we have some terrible names. But anyway, so a pug named Bruno, bless him, little Bruno, is back with his family in California after turning up more than 400 miles from home at a shelter in Oregon. The Humane Society for Central Oregon in Bend said the pug was brought in recently and scanned for a microchip, which identified him as Bruno, the 6-year-old dog reporting is missing in Sacramento, California. Bruno's owner, identified as Lorenzo, sounds suspicious. Are we sure? Said his family left Bruno with a dog sitter on November the 8th and then killed the dog sitter on the 9th. And the canine ended up escaping from the backyard. The furry fugitive turned up 3 weeks later at an AM/PM gas station in southern Bend. Well, it might be some corn dog, something, or, so Bruno's whereabouts for those 3 weeks and how he managed to travel 400 miles remain a mystery. Blimey. Lorenzo is reunited with Bruno at the shelter on Friday. It'll be a surprise to the kids who do not know that the dog has been found safe, the shelter said on social media. There you go, and I shall just let that little thing play. Look at him there. There's so much of this dog waggling. You could probably pick that on a seismograph, couldn't you? Bless that thing and all of its little bits and bobs. Oh, yes. Oh, have a splendid day to you too. Yes, new videos are very nearly out. I'm literally going to record it after I've done Dad Bit, record it, edit it today, out tomorrow. So yes, that'll be the second video this week, which should hopefully be great. Then Love After Lockup, Live After Lockup, whatever it is. We've got the last one of the season coming up on Friday before they start the new during, of course. So yes, hopefully that's it. So it'll be these 5 lives. It seems to be okay. I was going to try and do 3 because I just like doing these. This is fun. And it really is really good for my anxiety, actually, and my confidence levels, just making myself do it. So it's doing wonders, actually, for this thing. So it's going okay. So I'm going to keep to 5 shows and 2 lives and see where we go. And hopefully we'll all be back. Gino is back on the 90 days. See, I could smell a Gino, couldn't I? I could smell the hat. And I had to come covering. But I'm just doing, what was it? Before the 90 days at the moment with that Lauren Allen or whatever his name is, and a couple of interesting characters. So that's the one that's coming out tomorrow. Yes, hopefully tomorrow. We'll see. So yes, that is it. Thank you as always for showing up and saying hello and doing all the beautiful comments. You are indeed a wonder to me on a regular basis. Hit like for Lord. Yes, please. Yeah, if you do that, I always forget that. Yeah, don't forget to do YouTube stuff. That would be fantastic. Fantastic. So as always, do please stay beautiful and stay blessed. There we go. Stay blessed with GSP. Laura the Bride of the West. Yes. Oh, yes, indeed. You might like this one. Best dad you are. Oh, thank you very much. Well, I do. I love them to death, and I treat them how I would treat a loved object. So hopefully, those things equal bound good dad along the way. I don't know. Who knows? So yes, do that too. I think I picked up a whole 2 subscribers in the whole 22 of these shows that I've done now. Anyway, right, must go. It's 34 minutes now, so I must do it. So until I see you again, you beautiful, amazing, wonderful individuals, please do take it easy out there. Take care. So yes, do please stay beautiful. Love to my three, and you take care of yourself.